beast shoulder taps. So we're going to be down into a good beast position here, wide fingers, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Pick those knees up just slightly off the floor. Core is tight here, and then I'm just going to touch that opposite shoulder, tap. Okay, trying not to move the hips or the body, just touching the opposite shoulder there, keeping the core locked in tight. Breakdancers, starting in beast position here, we're going to kick to the side, touch the hips, come back to the center. Kick, come back to the center. Once you get it down, you're going to go faster, hop into that next one. High knee marches here, moving those elbows, 2s and 3s. We're going high knee sprints, driving the knees up, driving the arms as fast as you can. Lateral scissors here, so we're going to be on the floor. And then instead of going this way with the scissors, we're going to go sideways with them. So if you feel more comfortable and you can keep your back on the floor better, go ahead and put your hands under your glutes there, or you can even put them under your lower back there to really drive your core down. I like them out to the side, but either way works. And then we're just going to go side to side here. Start out slow so you get that groin warmed up, and then you can pick up the speed as you get it down. Again, want to make sure that we're really driving that lower back into the floor, keeping the core engaged. Dumbbell hang cleans. On the dumbbell hang clean, we've got 2 dumbbells. We're going to hinge the hip. So I like to start it on the shoulder, hinge the hip back, explode up, back to the shoulder. Hinge, explode, pop. Body weight heel elevated squat. We're here. Knees are going to come forward as the hamstrings go down to the calf, getting as low as we can, driving through the heels. Kettlebell goblet heel elevated squat. So we're going up into our goblet position. Make sure that the palms and bones are where the weight is resting. Keep the core tight, chest up. We're dropping straight down, taking those hamstrings down to our calves, driving through our heels. Inverted rows. So on the inverted rows, we're going to have the handles right about hip height, so right at the bone. And we're going to take the feet as low as I can. The lower I get the feet, the harder it is. The higher up I get them, the easier it gets. We're going to go neutral grip, shoulders down and back, pulling up, squeezing the lats, squeezing the armpits, and back down, keeping the body rigid, toes up, shoulders down and back. Feet elevated with sandbag inverted row, so we want the jungle gym handles to be at hip height. We're going to elevate the feet. It's best if you have somebody else put the sandbag on, if you have somebody handy. We're going to put that on our chest, and then we're going to grab our handles here, hips tight, glutes tight, and then we're pulling our here. Okay, keeping the hips up as we go. Dumbbell shoulder press, we're going to bring the dumbbells up to shoulder height. We want the elbows at about 45 degrees. Stomach is locked in and tight, core is tight. No leaning back on this one. We're going to punch up, biceps by the ears, nice controlled back down. Now if you have tight shoulders, go ahead and punch forward just a little bit more. We don't want any shoulder pain in there. So again, tight back, tight shoulders. We're punching up, biceps to the ears if we can get them there, and back down. Kettlebell RDL, starting out with 1 kettlebell. Tight back, tight shoulders. We want to push those hips back, hinge at the hip, big hamstring stretch. Here, getting as low as our hamstrings take us. So if you can get all the way to the floor without your lower back rounding, then do it. If not, stop where those hamstrings get tight. Ball slams. We want to go squat to get this, keeping the chest up, squat down, all the way up overhead, and I'm going to accelerate it down, back up. Again, I'm squatting with it, letting go at the very last second there, and then trying to catch it on the bounce. Band deadlift. Taking the band on the feet, grab the band lower than the loops, mid-shin, tight back, tight shoulders, standing up, squeezing the glutes and the quads, back into it, pushing the hips back first, then bending the knees, then standing up. Seated row here, we're on the floor. Take the band around the feet. We want a slight bend in the knees, nice tall posture in the back, shoulders down and back, squeezing the lats as we pull back. All right, crew, let's warm up.